This video will help you with your relationships. Whether you want to be the pattern disruptor in your familial relationships, and sometimes it's intergenerational patterns that are so familiar, even if they are unhealthy for us, that you're almost magnetically drawn to them. I've been there in my own childhood with very loving, well-intentioned, gorgeous parents who happened to have survived intergenerational wars and survival and so much anxiety, guilt, shame, fear, blame, self-hatred. All of those lower frequencies come into the body, and it's in the body. We don't even realize it because it becomes like an everyday occurrence. And so I broke those patterns and I'll get to that in a moment, but it doesn't have to be something from your family of origin. It could be your husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, your children, their teacher at school, your boss, your neighbor. This is the time in the world, beloveds, where we are all waking up, and any relationship that doesn't serve the best and the highest for all of us, well, if we support it, we are supporting more cock-a-poo-poo in the world, and so much greatness, so much beauty, so many dark things as well are being revealed. But what is it that you and I are focusing on is what is going to bring more. It's just simple physics. It's law of attraction. You know, you can cite so many great leaders, scientists, so-called prophets who have shared this information, from Eckhart Tolle to Bruce Lipton to Joe Dispenza to you name it. Historically, what we focus on, we get more of. And that does not by any means mean you don't deal with doing the house cleaning, getting rid of the gunk and the dust, which add up in our body, because we are embodied in our blessed shmashmis, our blessed bodies. And you know, listen, years ago, if I slurred, without having had a drink, or made a so-called mistake, and there are no mistakes, you can always do another take, I would have gone into such paralyzing, crippling shame that I would not have been able to function well. So that was part of me clearing out, stopping the patterning, right? I was a pattern disruptor of a lot of the shame and the fear and the dread and the hatred and the blame and the shame that had been in my family for many years. And you know what? At the time, I had no idea. The first thing I did was, because I went to university, majored in theater. I did stand up for a while, different plays and things, and a little bit of film and TV, but mostly what I did that mattered to me, and, lots of people all over the world who came to my shows, is I did a show about a family secret that I was conditioned would get me killed and our whole family killed if I ever revealed it. But you know what happens with secrets, right? This is no longer the time of secrets. This is the time of revelation. And so it was paralyzing me, because when you hold on to a secret and you're told every day, and I was told every night as well, my sleep was woken up and I was given this story out of a desire to protect me. But you see, there's a fine line between protection and paralyzing somebody with fear. And I was so scared that people would find out the truth of our familial story. Not only that, I embodied shame, because when somebody tells you that you have this horrible secret that's going to get you and your family killed, you think, well, what the hell is wrong with me? Like, how horrible are we that people would kill us? So somewhere in you, you actually somatize this information, and it goes into your beautiful body, and all the chakras get gunked out. And so what happens then? When we have these secrets, when we live with abuse from a neighbor, a boss, because it feels familiar. You think there's no other way out. You buy the story, you buy the lie. There is a way out. Beloveds, We are not here to suffer. Suffering is optional. It really is. And it doesn't matter if, you can't change everything like that. Sometimes relationships allow for actual progression. They can evolve and become better. Not always. Everyone is unique. Every relationship is unique. So unless, and please don't smoke me, I'm in no way ever condoning any kind of abuse. But if it's not a question of abuse, all right, let's always see if we can maybe mold it, maybe shape it, and then the following relationships that we attract will be higher when we raise our frequency. But it starts here. We need to take responsibility for what we've attracted. And on that note, any time of the day that you're feeling cock-a-poo-poo because you're stressed out by relationships, you don't feel that you are regenerating, you're depleted, you're not being respected. Listen, I'm not saying we don't take responsibility for having attracted it, but as far as a coping mechanism in the moment, the best thing you can do, you have my permission. Tell a little white lie. Great thing to say is, oh, I totally forgot. I have a very important phone call, Zoom, text with Dr. Love. It doesn't matter what. Get out of there and go, and what do? You frum. And what's frumming? I'm Franny. Hum plus breath work plus love intention, which magnifies everything. And this, by the way, has been scientifically proven. It is ancient wisdom. Yogis did, humming and yoga for forever and ever. Brahmati, I believe it's pronounced, yoga. It is a vasodilator. So if you have high blood pressure, it can bring it down, it can normalize it. It is antiviral, antimicrobial, and uncle-microbial. I know, I have to make the cheesy joke. It's so good. It is so good for you. And so I could go on and on and on. So get away, even if it's just in the bathroom or your car or whatever, step away from the abuse, number one. And from. So we're going to do it. You start with your beautiful belly, breathe in the belly. You don't want to activate your cortisol, fight or flight. You don't want to activate you're feeling probably already a little bit, activated in a negative way, right? You don't want your cortisol to be further activated. If you breathe from up here, no. So you slow it down, you bring it into your blessed belly, right? Because beloveds, we're all from the unified love field. You know that only a very small part of us has come into what I call the love trunk. Because the central part of our body is where all of our chakras are. And what happens is, we've been bamboozled, as my father would say, my real father, my biological father. We've been bamboozled by a lot of things, but also to believe that when information comes in, we hear it first in the head. We process it. We don't. The gut is where all the information, 50 billion bits of information come in all the time, like every gazillionth of a second. And what often happens is when we're stuck in the lower frequencies, shame, blame, self-hatred, worry, anxiety, fear, we react to the information with such a low frequency, doubt, or disgust, or I could never do that, I'm not good enough, lack of worthiness. And that's gonna let me know below if you want me to do a video on worthiness, because took me decades, but I'm there, my beloveds. I am there, and we are all worthy. So if you don't know that, you are part of God, Goddessa, the big apple berry schnitzel on a rum cake with a sea of cats. It doesn't matter what you call God, the unified love field. We are all from it. And as I said, only a small part of it is in here. And all this information is coming in all the time. But what happens is if we're low frequency, the phone doesn't ring. We deflect it because we are magnetic and we're attracting or detracting, repulsing. I've been repulsive. I don't mean to show off, but I've been repulsive. And we all can be. We can repel, right? So we don't want to do that. So staying in the integrity of the love that we are, this is so good to do. So let's say someone got on your nerves, your kids got on your nerves, your husband, your wife, your whatever, your neighbor, your kid's teacher, your child. You step away, you lock yourself in the bathroom for a minute. Okay, just say, I need 5 minutes. Put on some music if you can, or watch one of my videos. I just feel so, and thank you to all of you who are spreading this. This is the time for us to stay in the love zone, especially with all this information that's coming in, some of it bringing us to our knees. But there is such goodness, and the more we take responsibility for our lower frequencies and transmute them, transform them into the love that we are, since we're magnetic, we're bringing in, whatever you want to call it, the golden age, more love, heaven, earth. So let's bring heaven, earth. Now, we're going to breathe up the love trunk, and that's clearing out the chakras. So what? So when information comes in, we can be ready to accept it with love, with integrity, because there's a brain in the gut, a brain in the heart, and a brain up here. And the information needs to move up the love trunk. And so we're going to do that with breath, and then we're going to bring heaven, earth with humming down. When I'm talking, while we're doing this exercise, please continue breathing up and humming down. And if you do this several times, you're golden, all right? Do this a few times a day, in the morning, at night, anytime you're feeling cuckapoo-poo. It will significantly change your life. I've heard from so many people, from being able to get off addictions to, when they're detoxing, bring down their symptoms so it's easy. Humming is an amazingly powerful, easy, we were taught to believe that we are not our own healers. We are our own healers. We just need to access techniques that we can apply to ourselves and not think, people are like humming, really, Franny, humming, and then they try it and their lives have changed. Stay together in marriages because they stop being so reactive. Physical issues gone. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Okay, here we go. So in the belly, breathe in the belly. So shoulders down, beloveds. Breathe into the belly and take another breath. And our intention is going to be bringing soothing in. Vasodilator. Don't forget, this is what it's doing, right? Breathing into the belly and breathing up through the feet from Mother Earth. Your beautiful, juicy fascia, strong bones, photonic energy holding everything together. Another belly breath up through your calves, your pliable knees, your, juicy thighs. Belly breath into your sexual, spiritual organs. Don't be pornographized by what we have been brainwashed with. We are spiritual, sexual. We are powerful beings of love. That's another video. Let me know below if you want to see that one. It's coming. And breathing into the root chakra, into this sacral chakra. Oh yeah, up through your chakras, and you want to clear this area. Otherwise, what happens is often it's bypassed, and then we hyper focus on the third eye, and we're way too empathetic. So you want to clear out this area into your digestive organs, your belly, your back of your small of your back, your hips, your beautiful strong hips that get you where you want to go. Another belly breath into your lower ribs, into your pancreas, your lungs, into your liver, your gallbladder, all of your beautiful organs, into your back of your ribs, the top of your ribs, into your back, all of your skin, breath into your skin, but into the belly, always in the belly, shoulders down, your wings are back. We're all angels pretending to be human, so let's just not forget that. Belly breath up into your breast tissue, your chest, into your shoulders, your neck. Okay, belly breath now into your arms, top of your arms, your strong arms, yeah, baby, and into your elbows, your forearms, and into your beautiful, expressive, pliable fingers and out your fingernails. Another belly breath, and this time we're taking it bigger than our ribs, bigger than our back, all the way to Botswana. Belly breath, big, 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 all the way to Africa. Belly breath behind your back. Belly breath behind your back all the way to Australia and Tasmania. Our beautiful friend Tammy in Tasmania. A belly breath all the way to the Middle East. Oh yeah, love and peace to the Middle East, baby. Belly breath into the neck. Belly breath into the chin. Oh, the back of the teeth, the front of the teeth, your gorgeous smile that lights up the freaking cosmoso. Belly breath into the back of the nose, your ear canals, your ears, your nose, your nostrils. Belly breath into the lights behind your eyes, the lights behind your eyes. If you can feel that in the morning, look in the mirror, the lights behind your eyes, the lights that light up the world, the doorway, the windows to your soul. Belly breath into your nose and into your third eye, baby. We're going to activate that so much with humming. Belly breath into your forehead. Another belly breath into both lobes of your brain, the whole brain. Belly breath out the crown, up, up, up. Now, we're going to bring heaven, earth. I love to bring in some of the great humorists, soulful, like Robin Williams, who I had the great pleasure of meeting when I was performing in Vancouver backstage. She was so funny. Belly breath and warm. Belly breath in, and we're going to bring heaven, earth with our beloveds who have what? Come before, gone before, gone before. They're with us. They're just not in physical. Those who've transformed, transitioned, what do you want to call it, right? Oh my goodness. And I had such an experience the other day with my dad from non-physical, which I will tell you about. If you want to hear, let me know below in another video. Belly breath, up, 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 bringing your mothers, your grandmothers, your great-grandmothers, your great-great-grandmothers, your fathers, your grandfathers, your great-grandfathers, your children who've transitioned, your nieces, nephews, your aunts, your uncles, your brothers, your sisters, you know, the whole schmutzela, your friends who transitioned, those who you want, only the highest, the best of love coming through. And we're gonna hum down. So keep humming when I'm talking. This whole time, you could be breathing up, 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 okay? And we're gonna hum down through the crown of the head. If is hard for you, Om. Same thing, oldest sound in the world, most primordial, and many swamis and gurus claim it is the sound of God. Breathe into your belly, and we're going to hum down. Hum through your ears, your eyes, your nose, your teeth, your mouth. Hum down your neck, through your thyroid, all your glands. Hum down your arms, down your beautiful arms, and out your fingers. Breathe, and now down through your back, the front. Esophagus, all of your beautiful organs, down through all your chakras, into your digestive organs, your sexual, spiritual organs, your spectral organs, your hips, down your thighs, belly breath, back in front of the thighs, knees, calves, ankles, and out your feet, through your toes, and thank you to Mother Earth, 6 feet down. And I love you all so much. Peace, love, and joy. Let's spread it around. The more we send this, and abundance, and love, and joy to the world, the more it gets sent back to us. Heaven, earth, babies, I love you so much.